Hey, it's JD here. Since Octopath Travel 0 has already released, I want to help you start your journey strong. In this quick guide, I'll walk you through the essentials, so your early game experience feels smoother and more enjoyable. Octopath Travel 0 is the first mainline title to let you bring 8 party members into battle using a front row and back row system. Understanding how this formation works and how to build a smart party around it will make your battles much smoother. In general, the front row should consist of your core combat roles, DPS characters who deliver big damage, breakers with reliable multi-hit skills, tanks who can provoke and absorb hits. Meanwhile, the back row is base reserved for support roles, such as healers, utility characters who apply buffs, debuffs, or restore BP. Each front-back pair shares a single action each round. You can toggle between them, choosing which one to act. Whichever character ends the turn in the back row will recover HP and SP at the end of the round, so swapping wisely keeps your team healthy and efficient. Avoid pairing two characters with the same class, role, or weapon type in the same pair, since each pair can only act once per turn. Doubling up limits your options and reduces the number of weapon and skill types you can use each round. There are over 30 playable characters in the game, so make sure to experiment with your party to cover a wide variety of weapon and elemental damage types. If too many characters rely on the same weapon or element, you'll be struggling to break enemies efficiently and won't be able to maximize your damage. A well-constructed team balances these roles and damage types across all 4 pairs. With strong synergy between front row attackers and back row support, your party will be able to break enemies faster, survive longer, and take down difficult bosses to progress through your game. Next is to change the battle speed. Battles will take a lot of time in your gameplay, so you should change the battle speed to be 2x to progress through the battles faster. Trust me, this makes grinding and random encounters go much faster without. And once you have it on, you won't be able to go back to the normal speed, as it will feel super slow. When you run outside of town, the minimap will turn red. This indicates that your chances of encountering enemies have increased. Depending on your situation, this can work for or against you. If you are farming, you want to keep running to trigger battles more frequently. But if you are exploring high-level areas and trying to avoid tough monsters, it's better to slow down and avoid running to reduce encounter rates. After you finish creating your main protagonist, you will need to select Learn Skill. To me, the best option is to select Weaken Foundation Mastery. Enfeebling Skill is the best option to be able to lower enemies' physical attack to let your party take less damage, and lower the physical defense to be able to deal more damage during the break. It will also help maximizing damage in JP farming. For favorite dish, they all have the same plus 10% HP and SP increase. The main difference is the second 5% stat boost, which can be one of the 8 main stats. I recommend to choose either physical or elemental attack increase food based on the class you want to be, whether it's focused on physical attack like warrior, thief, or elemental attack like scholar or cleric. For belongings, select Sacred Flame Charm, Promise Charm, and Fighter's Wristband. These are powerful accessories that would help boosting power of your party, so if that's your focus, I recommend to get them. It's also unconfirmed whether all starting belongings can be obtained again later in the game, so better grab them from the start. And even if they are available later, having multiple copies of these accessories will make your party even stronger. One item that you definitely must not select is the Nourishing Nut, as you are 100% going to find more in the game. Choose Merchants as your starting class. Merchant is the best starting class for a couple of reasons. First, it helps you build up your leaves early. The Collect skill lets you take leaves directly from enemies, and the extra leaf support skill increases the money you earn at the end of each battle. Since many powerful items and pieces of equipment can only be purchased, having plenty of money early on will boost your party's strength and speed up your overall progress. Second, Merchant has Arrow of Fortune skill, which lets you start your JP farming right away once it's unlocked. That means you can begin expanding the Chosen One's class options, unlocking new skills, and experimenting with different party setups to fit your playstyle and strategy very early in the game. At the end of the prologue, you will have to choose the starting storyline between wealth, power, or fame. The choice doesn't actually lock you into anything, since you can progress through all three storylines in any order you like. What you should do early on is visit each of the main towns, Valor, Emberglow, and Tetrapolis as soon as you can. Doing this lets you recruit new party members right away, and pick up strong equipment and items that will make your journey much easier. Look for an Encounter Awaits icon displayed on the map on the town when there is anyone you can recruit. Go in the town and talk to the person with orange dialogue to initiate the encounter. Once you have visited the town, it also unlocks fast travel on the map, allowing you to jump between towns freely as you explore the world. Make sure to talk to every NPC and grab everything you can from them. Most of these are essentially freebies. Also explore every dungeons that you came across because there's often valuable loot hidden inside. I also have a separate video where I go over 18 pieces of equipment you should get early on to strengthen your party. I highly recommend to pick those up to make your early game much easier. I'll leave the link to the video in the description. Many players are discouraged by the town building feature, but it is actually a crucial part of the game. Upgrading your town can reward you with powerful equipment, variable skills, and even ultimate techniques that give you a significant advantage in tough battles. The developer has even crafted a seamless storyline that perfectly integrates the town building system into the main gameplay, making it feel natural rather than optional. They have also confirmed that the feature is designed specifically to have the positive impact on combat. So I highly recommend to upgrade your town whenever possible, rather than ignoring it. You will definitely feel the benefits in battles. That's all I have for now. Let me know in the comment or channel's community if you have any questions. If you find this video helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel for more Octopath Trail Zero content.